mountain here and check a freezer at this little store. This little store in the mountains. We're gonna check this little freezer out, and it's a Sunday. It's about 10:54. We're heading out, and I got some calls this afternoon. I got to move an air conditioner this afternoon on a job too, so no shortage of work out there, that's for sure. Let's go check this out. All right, here we are. It's an old country store. Look at that. Goes right off down into the woods right there. It's pretty cool. All right, we got the freezer. Let's take a look at it. Alright, here's our condensing unit. Sits out here. The ball of ice on the suction line, so it had been running. See that? Let's see, we'll get over here. Let's see if we can get this panel off. Get this panel off right here. Get the panel off. Listen, you can hear. Can you hear that? I hear the contactor humming, but it's not pulled in. Let's see if we got a bad contactor here. Hold on. All right, I got the probes to the top of the contactor. We got 238 volts. Let's see what we got coming off the bottom. Now I got them on the bottom. And we got 0. And taking the coil wires off, and I just heard them. The contactor stop humming. And there's our coil voltage, 238. So it's looking like a bad contactor. See, there it goes. It pulled in and nothing. Can you see that? I'll do that again. So this is one of the coil wires coming off the contactor coil. Let's see. I'll put it back on. You can hear it pull in. Nothing's happening. So we got a bad contactor. So it looks like we got a bad contactor. Should have one in the truck, 2-pole with a 208 coil. Let's see. From a hero or a 0. Oh yeah, new addition to the family. Put a vise on the truck. You can move it around all the different positions for working on stuff. I just keep it over here so it's out of the way. New addition to the family. And floor. There it is right there. Bam, I do have one. Oh, and I still got one, so I had 2 on the truck. Perfect. Alright, so we went ahead and got the breaker turned off. We're working right here. We'll double check the voltage and then we'll rip this thing apart here. Contactor change out. Turned her back on. She's up and running. We'll run some checks on her here. The evaporator fans aren't running yet because the box has to get cold. One thing I'm noticing on this freezer condensing unit, there's no suction accumulator. It's going to need a suction accumulator. And we can dissect this old contactor here. Let's take a look. It looks pretty crusty. I'm going to flip these over. Shot. Crust-oleum. So, contactor was crustofied. Alright, tip of the day. I was just thinking of one. So, my contactor is a 40 amp that I replaced it with. This is a 30, and the difference is the wire connectors. On the 40s, you get the big terminal blocks that the wire can go in and then screw into. On the 30s, you get these. I always just stock the 40s just because I like the wire connections better. Something to think about for you new guys out there. It can handle more amp draw, and I mean, this thing, look at those. So that's my tip of the day on that department. Okay, so the system's been running for a while now. We're coming down the temps. Sight glass is full. The pressures are good. Inside the box is cooling down. I'll show you that one. Alright, all back together. That one there, I spent more time driving than working. That happens sometimes when you get these ones that are far away. I got to go all the way across the county now, 2 counties, to do my AC job. That's my next stop.